I do abs about an hour a day.
Is that real?
No,
That's
totally fake.
That's a lot of ab work. Have to just jack that up. Jack her up, Jack. Jackie. Oh, wow. That's what this is about, honestly. It's about food. Yeah, we've been eating like shit, honestly. This is going to be a shitty palate episode about food because...
It's the first palate episode with no cuisine.
Yeah, we have been... I ate McDonald's at 6 a.m. this morning. And...
We had wings.
Then we had wings.
Fries.
And then we had Wendy's for dinner. And then the night before that, we've had shitty barbecue.
Ooh, all right.
It was like a 6 at best.
6. Yeah.
All right, 6 fine. We're not gonna throw it out there. Community Q. You know why? I'm not even gonna lie. The people at Brew and Bird, they were kind of rude. Honestly, that old guy, the old owner there, he was kind of rude to us.
He wasn't rude. He was just confused.
He was fucking
confused
rude.
as to what we were. I don't.
He was fucking rude. He was
he
like,
acted
"Oh,
like
are
we
you
were-
guys gonna
right.
do takeout?"
He acted like we were
Well,
stupid.
obviously you gotta call the number, like.
Right.
And then we call the number. This asshole is the one that gets up, walks in, and checks on the phone. He doesn't take the phone call. And then he walks back out, and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's only one guy in there.
You gotta give him some time.
Give him some time."
He's back on the fryer. He can't answer the phone.
Yeah, like
what is his role there?
What's going on?
Is he the manager, or is he just chilling there for the day? And like,
I mean, it's possible that he could be a
concierge
owner or something, or frequent
oh, he's a regular
diner. Yeah.
So he knows the guy. He's like, "Yo, you busy right now? All right, I'll tell him."
Yeah, I don't know. He walked right in that bitch.
But that was weird. Like, that's how the po' boy shop was too. It was like 2 people in the kitchen. It looked like a 75-minute wait. But they're still
But
not
this was
restaurants.
like, it looked like a restaurant. I don't know.
That did look like a restaurant.
It was weird.
Though.
It was weird. I'll tell you what though, American Deli. Shout out to American Deli in Atlanta. I don't know how it's gonna be in LA when I try it, but
absolutely. I had some
the
Wingstop.
lemon pepper were fucking fire.
I had some Wingstop lemon pepper before. I didn't like it.
This was killed. They killed Wingstop.
It was wet, but these were dry.
I've never even heard of wet lemon pepper. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was a thing. Just how Jathan told me one time that you can get pork sausage or beef sausage when you order pizza.
Oh.
We got beef sausage pizza the one time. It was great.
Yeah.
Never knew it.
Really?
Yeah, never knew.
Well, I mean, did you order from like Domino's or something?
Yeah, it was like something like that.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah, I wouldn't have known that, but like maybe like a a little special restaurant you could. Say, oh, pork or beef.
I don't know. He said it like it was a common thing.
I've never done it, but
I mean,
it
we come
was
from
good.
the land of pizza, or
We
not,
do.
or just the area of pizza. So,
what's your favorite slice back in the hometown?
Mac and Max down the. Oh no, it's a lie.
Yeah,
It's a lie. No, it's my second favorite slice. Mac and Max, white pie with broccoli. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier.
I'm talking about Bucks County, not Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore is.
Yeah, I know. Well, I said it's my second favorite.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Angela Two's, and you know what I'm talking about.
Angela Two's.
Angela Two's on the corner of Old Street Road in Brownsville.
Never been there. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah,
right?
every
Train
person.
station?
Yeah, every person used to work there.
Yep.
Worked there.
Yep. Never eaten there. Passed it a bunch of times.
Great slice.
It's like one of those places you see like it really doesn't look busy, but it's probably like a neighborhood staple. And like you just never would think to eat there, like because there's so many pizza
So
places.
places like that closed down during COVID.
Right. There's so many like pizza, like American type food around us that it's just like I don't want to go
There's
there.
a lot of pizza places. I fucking love sandwich clubs so much. I had the last time I was
Shout out
home.
Sandwich Club.
I saw EJ. I think I told you that.
For real?
Last time I was home, like I literally like walked back to my car, got in my car, and then I saw like a car pull up and like someone hop out, and I believe it was EJ.
Was he working there?
I don't think so. I don't know. Was he do deliveries or something?
Yeah, he does. He works at Poppy's.
Wait, what's Poppy's?
It's you know that road, like say you're going to Maple Point from my house or our house or
Right.
your house, whatever.
Yeah.
And you go down, you make a left at the gas station in Mayor's Park. And then you make a left and you pass Attleboro. Then you make that right. And Attleboro's still like right here.
Yeah.
And then you go down and under the bridge, like right before that underpass, there's that road that nobody ever takes.
Yeah, it cuts across.
Yeah, and that's where Poppy's is.
Is Poppy's on Holland Road?
It might be.
Like on the way, it would be like on the way to Bucks, kinda.
No.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds. Oh, I know where Poppy's is. Yeah, I know where Poppy's is. It's like by itself on that road.
Except we're next to it like a
I think
cement.
to work there.
Oh, for real?
A lot of name dropping right now. Whoa.
Cut this out.
That just stirred up some man. No, I'm just kidding. Damn, I got a fucking lump of pimple in my head. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite spot to frequent back home? And home is Trevos Feasterville for all my thousands of supporters out there. Shout out to my sponsors. Rogaine.
Rogaine for sure.
Shout out to Rogaine.
Shit, my favorite spot. Man, I don't know, probably Hung Luck.
Hung Luck.
Yeah.
I know that spot.
Yeah,
I
right
feel like I
across
know
from
that
Foxwood.
spot. Oh no, I don't know that spot.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't know that spot.
You know where you ever been to Rollerama?
Rollerama.
It's where they built that new giant in Levittown.
Excuse me. Oh
is like
yeah,
a
they
couple
closed
years
that,
back.
huh?
Nah, it's still open.
Oh, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Hung Luck's right across. Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's like in a kind of like a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a family restaurant. The lady, Kathy, she'll remember everybody's name.
Bro,
Like she's like, oh, like
if you're gonna go for
Craig's son.
Chinese food over there, you need to go to fucking Hong Kong Pro.
Hong Kong Pro is good.
Hong Kong Pro
Yeah,
is good.
Can't go wrong with Hong
It's
Kong Pro.
consistently good.
For sure. But I don't know. Hung Luck.
There's a spot in Newtown called Duck Sauce.
Yeah.
So good, dude. It's like high-end Chinese food. It actually reminds me of the place I go to in Cali. Oh man, that thing's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. I loved using it this weekend.
Definitely a necessary investment.
And when I talk about this thing, it's a camera.
Yeah.
It's not like a fucking extra fleshlight that he brought or something. Jesus.
Yeah, I brought my toys.
They let you through TSA through that. It's a battery operated thing.
I put it in the check-in, so they don't even ask questions.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell anybody about your dildo stash. It's like 3 t-shirts and
come on,
7
man.
dildos.
Why are you hounding me on security? Like, breaking my bag open.
Breaking my balls here, man. Breaking my balls
For
with
real,
all
bro.
this.
You're gonna take my fucking silicone.
My collection.
My collection.
My first edition collection.
You really want the code in my briefcase? I don't think you do.
Oh, another thing. General Tso's is not a common dish out in LA.
Oh.
Like, it's not like a thing they have on the menu. Closest thing would probably be like orange chicken.
I feel like, well, American Chinese food is Americanized.
Right.
So they don't eat that shit in China.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like in LA, you got more of the. I feel like you got more Korean culture out there more than less.
We have a lot of Korean culture.
Yeah.
We have tons of Korean culture.
Like you don't have a Chinatown, do you? You got a Koreatown.
There's a Chinatown. It's very small though.
Yeah.
It's very small, and Koreatown is definitely more popping. You got Japantown and you got Thai Town. Thai is big though there too.
Yeah.
But so is Japanese.
So I feel like in
sushi
LA,
is a lot of sushi.
You got more of the island influence out there.
Yeah, we got some Pacific Islander.
Yeah.
Pacific Islanders there.
Yeah, but that. Oh man.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
But that's the type of shit I like though.
Yeah, I like.
I love Thai food.
I've learned to like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
What's a common dish that you grew up with in your house? What like a traditional dish, like a family recipe?
My mom's a great cook. Like she taught me how to like eat healthy, but like she can cook her ass off.
Yeah, her fucking lasagna is insane.
Wow, right?
Like it was awesome.
Honestly, I don't know how to pinpoint it. I mean, she makes a good meatloaf patty. It's wild. It's strange, but it's good.
But like that's something that you grew up with. Like what was was there one thing that, or not one thing, but you know, something or some things that you felt like, or did you enjoy a certain kind of food altogether or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel like she makes a whole like different shit. I mean, we grew up on like steak. Like my dad, that's his job, the steak.
Steak and Budweiser.
Steak and Budweiser.
Your dad loves Budweiser.
Steak and fries, baked chicken. Damn,
yeah, you bake some good chicken for us at George's.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, I don't know, mashed potatoes and just a bunch of shit. Like that's why I said I'm not picky at all.
What's one of your family's favorite, like where you go to when you went to Zona, or you go back to Indy, or
when we go back to Indy is fish fry, fried chicken, macaroni, homemade rolls.
Yeah,
candy yams.
Homemade rolls sound good.
Yeah, my grandma makes fire rolls.
I've never had like too many candied yams recipes that they used to bring candied yam recipes to like Jewish things. I ain't no Jewish candied yams. That sounds like you got it like something pre-made. You just put it in the thing and stuck it in the oven and put marshmallows on top.
Yeah, I'd never had. I didn't grow up with the marshmallows.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
but
I don't really.
I feel like that's a little too much.
Yams, they're sweet.
Right, already.
Really
and then
sweet.
you're putting
what goes in
sugar,
it? I was gonna say brown
syrup,
sugar, cinnamon and stuff.
Cinnamon, nutmeg, shit like that. So I feel like it's already sweet enough. You don't gotta put marshmallows on top of it.
That's a lot of sweetness.
Put the broiler on there. You know what I'm saying? Get all crazy with it. Just keep it simple. Make a nice little syrup for the yams. Crab cakes. It's funny. I grew up on my dad loves liver.
I've had chopped liver.
Onions.
You chopped liver?
I don't know.
What's the liver?
It's like the liver.
But like, is it cut up or something?
Nah,
what is it?
Straight.
Just like a little liver?
Yeah. No, it's like a big liver. Cow's liver.
It's good?
No. It's
not
awful.
good?
It's awful.
It's really not good.
It's really not good.
You sure?
It's gritty.
I'll eat the shit out of it.
I'll
try it.
I don't know, man. It's like liver, onions, peas, and rice pilaf.
Is it chopped up?
With homemade biscuits.
What's with the homemade biscuit with that?
That's my grandmother's recipe.
Liver and biscuits?
Yeah, liver, biscuits, peas. Okay. It was my dad's birthday.
This show's going to take a turn. I did not realize we were going to go down, but there's going to be some nasty shit on here that I'm going to have to roast some people for. Listen, Craig.
It was my dad's.
You need to stop buying that. No,
in fact, it was my dad's birthday during quarantine. This was last year.
That's what
and my mom wanted to surprise him with liver for dinner, right? Because he loves it. I went to 4 grocery stores and none of them had liver. I'm like, you guys have liver? They said, no, everyone bought it out.
Where'd you find it?
I went to Redner's.
Redner's? I was going to tell you where to find it, okay?
Where?
If you're looking for some weird meat, you got to drive the net cost on fucking, or cost net on fucking Bustleton Pike. It's like, take Bustleton Pike, or Bustleton Ave.
Yeah.
Bustleton Ave, go past where the old Blockbuster used to be.
Okay.
And keep going, and on the left there's like a Russian shopping center right there. It's like an old Burger King used to be right there too. But there's a shopping center in there, and they sell like liver and stuff. Actually, one of my traditional foods that I don't know if it's traditional I don't know. I should look up the. It's now making me think about it, but I should look up like kind of the origin of this dish. But I would get served cow tongue from my great-grandmother, but we call it brown stuff. So they wanted to call it cow tongue, because as you get older, you realize, like, you look at it and you're like, that's literally like a whole tongue and section of a cow's tongue that you can see the taste buds on the tongue and shit, but it's fucking delicious, man. It's a stew, and it's delicious, and with potatoes and carrots and onions, and that's I should look up that. I bet you that's like fucking German or some shit.
Probably.
Polish.
Yeah.
Eating all types of the animal. But my chopped liver story was gonna be for you. You ever been to the Suburban Diner?
Never.
Suburban Diner on Street Road. Great spot. I used to get chopped liver with my dad. He would always grab it, like a plate of it. He would dump ketchup all over it, and we would just go to town on it.
Oh, man.
Like, hit the salad bar. Oh, I love a salad bar at a diner, bro. God dang.
The only salad bar I know of is like Ruby Tuesday.
Well, I mean, with COVID, who knows if there'll ever be a salad bar again?
Yeah, no more buffets, salad bar.
Yeah, self-serving type stuff. This stuff's gonna be weird. It's gonna have to be like super regulated, like the Hong Kong King buffet right there on Street Road. That place burned down like 3 times.
For real?
Like 2 times it's been in the fire. 3 times.
Maybe they want to do some renovations. Get their
some Jewish lightning.
Some Jewish lightning.
Italian lightning.
Oh shit. Some of my Goodfellas.
Some fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah, some fraudulent acts.
Yeah. Set it on fire.
Yeah.
Just like Nifty 50s, but they got caught.
Shit, I forgot about that. Damn, Nifty 50s in Ben Salem. It's right across from my chiropractor right there.
Oh, for real?
Great guy. Chiropractors are weird.
They are. I got a good chiropractor, Dr. Frez.
But he's weird.
Nah, real. Yeah, I guess he's a little not strange, but like
he's holistic.
He's particular
in some ways, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Particular.
Yeah.
That's weird. You found a way to make it not weird.
I had to put some sauce on.
Nah, yeah, they're nice. They're actually I really like chiropractic. Chiropractic.
Chiropractician.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I feel good after.
Yeah.
Like it's science, but it's interesting science.
Like I got bad back,
I got bad back. Yeah.
I have a bad back, Car accident.
I must carry my mother up the stairs every day, up and down. She takes 3 walks a day.
Strenuous.
I pull her in the radio flyer.
Fucking 12 years of playing football, car accident. Like my back is just out of whack. I probably got the back of like a 50-year-old.
Same. I hurt my shit all the time now.
So
I don't take care of my shit.
It's strange how it works. Like if I have back pain, I'll go there and he'll be like, yeah, like your ribs are out of place, or like he has this thing where like it's like that too. But it's like a little it's like a deadbolt thing. So he like cocks it back and like bam, it'll
like push it into place.
Put your shit back into place.
Yeah,
and the next day you feel amazing. You know what I mean? It's crazy how it works.
I really enjoy Johnny Madnick. Madnick Chiropractor was the guy that I went to.
Johnny Madnick.
Yeah, Johnny Madnick. He's a good guy.
Shout out Dr. Freza.
Dr. Freza in the Impreza.
And his wife Susan working the front desk. Great lady.
Oh yeah, that's a common thing. I kind of think the place I go to now is Randy Wassoff in LA. I actually dipped my last appointment because I was feeling fine. I didn't feel like I wanted to go back. I just didn't. I pulled to LA.
You didn't call?
I Hollywooded them. It got really close to the time, and I was like, oh fuck! Like I was supposed to be going to the chiropractors already, type shit.
Did they charge you for like missed appointments?
Nah, that's why I kind of feel bad though. I'm just like, why did I just not call them? Well, they're always taking care of me. Either way, segging way into some busboy stuff. Just want to touch on that real quick. Killed the video.
I appreciate it.
And
it's funny how it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out, and it was fucking difficult. Again, another moment that we realized if we're gonna work on something, we need a week. See, second time we've been through that.
Facts.
Atlanta was a fucking disaster this weekend.
Nah, it wasn't a disaster.
We came out with some good records at the end of the day.
We finished strong.
Yeah, we finished strong. There was some good records.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was super good. It came out way better than I think any of us anticipated. We really went out of our way. We prepared for it.
Yeah.
But the editing just took a while, and that's not uncommon, I don't think.
No.
When you don't have editing every day.
The difficult thing about that was we're on 3 hours behind. Like we're across America.
Right. So we did it. We worked on it for 4 days, 3 days.
Yeah. So we shot 2 days.
Shot 2 days, and we worked on it in 1.
Yeah, like.
But we worked on it in between.
We were up though. Like we probably put 36 hours in before I left of like editing and post production, proxy and all that shit.
Yeah, fucking proxy. Fucking.
Just had to shoot it in 4K.
Yeah, if anybody could tell us how to fucking proxy faster.
You just need a faster computer. I need a desktop. I need a PC. That's what I need.
We need to get those new laptops out, the M chips.
Yeah. That
I think those are actually going to be working really well.
Yeah.
It's processing and RAM in one chip.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, which is probably kind of a little bit of a shitstorm because you got to pay for both at the same time if you want to upgrade them.
Right.
Maybe not.
Yeah, who knows?
I have to look
but yeah, that was a fun experience. And like I said, how it worked out, I bought the ticket just to come shoot behind the scenes, and then whoever was going to shoot it backed out. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Right. Yeah.
My first time doing it.
We learned a lot in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rode for the audio that came in play.
Rode?
Yeah, Rode.
The company?
The Rode mics.
Yeah, fuck. That fucking, what's it called, was sick. The boom arm.
Mm-hmm.
That was like it felt like a real production. That's what was so cool about it.
It really did. It was really like we figured it out as we went.
Yeah, we figured it out as we went, but what I really loved about it is and this is such a side note, but I've been watching a lot of Sopranos. I've been really fucking obsessed with it.
That's all we were watching.
Yeah, that's
when
all.
I was out there.
I swear, that's all I watched.
It's literally, I fell asleep.
It's some weird. I have a really strange connection to it, though. I feel like this isn't to get morbid. This is just to be real. I feel like Tony Soprano acts like my dad a little bit. Yeah. I find a lot of like, I don't know, there's something in that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, that person's like my dad, but then I grew up on the East Coast. I fucking had family like.
You want some?
Yeah, I guess. Fucking tequila. I grew up on the East Coast. My family operated like that family works. It's a lot of yelling. It's a lot of loud talking.
Yeah, I can tell when I was over your grandmother's house or your grandparents' house.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like our Jewish family is definitely close to some Italian families. I think we're pretty close to Italians, period.
Yeah.
Just like culturally wise. But yeah, so what I mean by that though, in that show, if you haven't seen it, you saw most of it though.
Sopranos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it all.
You watched it?
Yeah.
There's such a regularness about it.
How so?
We're watching a TV show about we're watching a TV show about a mob boss that runs a whole state.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just watching him fucking get pissed because there's no cake in the fridge in the morning.
No,
and that's what I felt like Busboy was though.
Yeah.
Busboy was like, he didn't dream of ass, titties, and shaking and shit because like that's not where his life was at. You know what I'm saying? Like his life was grinding to become a music profession, but instead of being at work that day, he just wanted to be kicking with the homies because that's really what you do.
Yeah.
Like who does it? Like that's what you do. Like that's what a night looks like nowadays.
I mean, yeah, think about it. Like back before we were doing this shit, or like we really started believing in ourselves, that was our night. Like get off of work. That's what we did. Go to the party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we go down to Philly a lot.
In retrospect, wasting a lot of fucking time. But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is when you're young and you just want to have fun and get off of work and see what the homies are doing.
Yeah, try to do both.
Fuck with some hoes.
Fuck, you like something, but you're just like, oh god, this is just fun. Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It was a good time doing all that shit. But yeah, so I think it turned out really well. And you shot the cover and the back cover. And
yeah, man, we put in work. Like there was no like it was from one scene.
It was tiring. I was tired after.
I was dead tired, but
yeah, we had you. I was annoying.
It was rewarding. No, you weren't annoying.
It's rewarding, but yeah, like we talked about.
Was your
you get
baby.
to learn. You get to learn. Yeah, you get to learn a lot, and that's what. Yeah, and that's what I was really hard on Bus about too, and he felt drained about it. I mean, we all felt drained. Everyone just kind of like once the video came out, we knew things were in motion. Everything was in motion, right? So it was like we kind of could cool out and just like step back, and we were like, oh shit, we got like time because obviously we started getting ready for the next thing.
Yeah, it was like every day we were talking like, oh, what are we gonna put up today, or how are we gonna advertise this today and stuff like that. So just being a part of those conversations was cool to me. Like even though I really didn't have anything to do with it past the short film, I just wanted to be on the phone just listening to the process. Yeah.
Oh man, we've had actually really good meetings where we were all drinking and really just. I think that's why it came out better too. Is just because it was like a very joint experience and collaboration. It was really mutual collaboration.
That's why when I put the credits on the shit, I was like, we all pretty much directed this. You know what I mean? Like, you guys came up with the story.
Yeah.
We all refined it.
Yeah.
And I, put it into scenes.
Yeah. And
then we all pretty much had a say in what happened. And like I said, we figured out how, like, as it went on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what should we do in this scene? And then Bus was like, oh, I'm going to say this. I'm like, all right, perfect. That's cool. This is how I'm going to shoot it. Yeah. And then you had the boom mic, you know what I'm saying? Which is low-key the most important part. Because, like, that audio with that shit, really great. And then Kiana saying that line, you know what I mean? Like, that was on time. Like, after she said that, we did, like,
a couple line.
Yeah, we did, like, a couple takes, and I was like, all right, like, you're the star of the show now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your part. This is how we lead into that.
And we did it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Busboy is super, super great. It was super fun. That's what I want the next projects to be and so on.
Like Busboy?
Not like aesthetically like Busboy or something, but just like involved in that nature, more involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with more wider audience.
More than the music.
More than the music, but it's like, when we did that, it was still about the art. You know what I mean?
It had everything to do with the music.
It had everything, but I mean, like, just the experience of making it had everything to do with the art. It wasn't like, oh, we paid you to just like do this and we come and like check in. No, it was like, we were all on the same page about it.
Nah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I like. I like, I don't want to just. I want to be involved. I want to be there, hands on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to just say, all right, pay me this. I'll show up this day. Yeah. And we'll do it, because it's not gonna come out as good. Like, you gotta get to know people. Like, I didn't know Bus.
I know, man. To know. That's honestly, that's the part about the industry of entertainment that is like not explained to you, but is common sense as fuck. It's how you live your life already, pretty much. You know what I mean? You're not gonna just continually just show out with people that like you don't get along with.
Exactly.
So like,
if you're conscious enough to do that.
Yeah. Or like, I mean, some people are able to just do it all.
Yeah.
And I applaud them a lot for it, but I just take it so, like, I really love it as a passion. So it's like, I can't just fucking like just make songs with anybody.
Right.
And it's got to be the right time. And
it's got to be. That's what I'm
fucking crazy. I'm a fucking crazy person.
My boy Debo Leon Blaze, he put me onto this free webinar.
Yeah, shout out to Debo. He's been really dope.
The guy's dope.
That tequila smells like shit. Is there something we could drink with that?
Water. I've been doing it all day.
Tequila and water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess.
Yeah, so he sent me a free webinar, and there was a dude saying, like, you can, like, find your niche, like, who you want to work with, what you want to do. You don't have to work with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, at the beginning, that's what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it'll burn you out.
That's what it did.
It'll burn you out, and I stopped.
That's what it did to me.
I fell out of love with it.
Oh, you did? You took a break. I forgot
I took
we
a break,
talked about this.
And it was just like, I don't want to just do break. The random. Like, I want to.
It's depressing, bro. Honestly, it was so depressing. It was like so like, I don't know. It's really weird because it's like you really want to do this thing, and then someone takes advantage that you actually have talent and skill and enough balls to just put the work in. And then you end up doing a lot of shit.
But they see that you're not really on like that, so they think they can get over on you.
Yeah, and on is such a fucking weird term. On is fucking knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what on is, really. That's what I literally just put together while I was thinking, while I was saying that. I was just like, on is
knowledge of the game, negotiation, and
yeah, just knowing what to take, what not to take. Yeah. Like, I took a mix job recently, and then, like, I'm really learning that I'm a producer, and and songwriter, and like being in this. I like to be in the room. I like to be a fucking ruckus. I like to be this, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I just like to be within the confines of it. I like to be hands-on. Yeah. I was even really interested because I was, like, learning more so how to work with Trey. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to work. And it's better. I almost work better just as, like, songwriting with Trey, because Trey is, like an immaculate
he's
producer,
got the
man.
Down.
He has so much confidence in the production, and I thought it was cooler to watch how Weeze and Rod and Trey worked, where they would just like switch. They would literally just work on it for a little bit, and then the next person work on it. Because I always thought about that type of shit, because I don't do that a lot. So
you
like,
don't collab with other producers as much.
Yeah, I'm just not really much of a collaborator. It really hurts me in the long run, but you know, I made it this far, whatever.
I mean, we've collabed, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, we collaborate in ways.
Right.
So, but
you're much more advanced on the producing side. Like,
yeah, but
like I tell people all the time, I started making beats because I knew you wanted to be an engineer or like be in the music industry.
Yeah.
And I watched Trey Sean make beats since we were 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can figure out the basics of logic and make a beat and send it to you so you can get some practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You were my first photo shoot.
I know.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like I tell people all the time, like that's how we started. That's how we became as close as we are.
It was with Rocky's clothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Rocky,
that was on my 18th birthday.
What's it called?
19th birthday.
What's his vintage shit called?
Tour of Vintage.
Tour of Vintage, man. He's got some pieces.
Shout out Rock.
Man.
He's a mover.
He's a mover and a shaker for sure. Guy never stops moving. He's got like super ADHD. But yeah, that was the first. Yeah, that was the first time we linked up to do something like that. Something like that. Yeah. We were working on other shit.
Good experiences, man.
Yeah, it is.
You should never forget, you know, where you started.
I remember before I moved, we were sitting on a curb somewhere or some shit at a party. We were like, man, I'll never forget that, bro. Like, we were like talking about that.
I was getting real emotional with you.
Not like super emotional. But yeah, but we were just having a talk before I was moving. I just don't remember where we were. It's probably some party in Levittown.
Nah. It's probably in Temple. I was living down there.
I don't think it was in Temple.
For real? I remember you came over and told me. We were at my place at Temple. You're like, yeah, man, I'm moving to California. I'm like, fuck, man.
Really?
For real?
I don't remember that at all.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was definitely surprising.
Because if I had family out there, bro, I would have been out there with you. You know what I mean?
I think the look that we accomplished was like something that people been kind of wanting to get to.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of people, like especially in Philly, to do shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the idea of like how it was a preview to the music.
Yeah. And
not necessarily like a short film. There wasn't a lot of dialogue.
It was something that was like, just not, I don't know what to call it. Like, well, I was kind of
days, man.
It was it was like a visual interpretation of the music, though. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I like
forget
that.
what I called it. I called it something, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in there. It's just
there's a lot of talent.
It's just a creative vibe. You know what I mean? Like everybody's.
Yeah, I love to see it in Philly, man. They're like, I did the production camp, or camp quarantine they called it, and that was the crew down out of Philly, Miles Chancellor, and some of his crew members, Slow Wave, the engineer over there. I work with him a bunch on stuff, and through that I got to see a lot of Philly things happening. Some that I rock with, some I don't rock with, and no disrespect, but just don't pique my interest or whatever. But respect the hustle. Right. But yeah, there's a lot of things happening in Philly that opened my eyes to a lot of stuff that happened in Philly that you are dipping into constantly. Right.
And I'm not from the city. Like I never claimed to be from the city.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I say I'm from the city.
Well, like to people like, yeah, where you from? Like I'm from Philly. Like that's so much easier than saying I'm from Langhorne. Yeah. Like where the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But like we're 10 minutes away from the city limits technically.
Yeah, you know that's true.
But even if you're from Northeast, you're not from the city.
No,
you know what I mean?
Northeast. Northeast is a completely different deal.
A whole different deal.
Yeah, it's a different ballgame. Yeah,
Philadelphia's a crazy place, like, but
it's a good place.
It's a lot of creative stuff going on, man. It's
a lot of fashion,
a lot of fashion. Yeah. There's a lot of people I haven't met. You know what I mean? It's a vast variety of just different types of creativity.
It's not too large.
No, it's not. It's a very tight
really
community.
Doing things. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. I just like Grand the most, but Yeah, there's plenty of people that I've connected with over the gram that just been able to make some stuff happen. People in London, in the UK, and shit like that, which has been cool. Yeah, but what's some other stuff that you got cooking?
Right now, I'm trying to get back into like photography. You know what I mean? Like just setting up
my. You've been pulled a lot of ways of videography lately.
Yeah, because like that's really why I picked up a camera.
It's photography.
Like my boy Malik.
Yeah.
King Spy, DJ in Philly, but he's also a videographer.
Yeah.
That's where I got my first inspiration.
Oh really?
And really, my dad, like, he took me to every movie. Like we would go to the track at the high school, run a mile, because I was a football player, so he wanted me to be in shape.
Yeah.
We would run a mile, and then we'd go to the movie theater.
Popcorn?
Whatever. You know what I mean? He took me to all R-rated movies, shit like that.
Oh, shit.
So I remember I made a movie when I was in, like, elementary school. I had a little camcorder. It was like an action, like, shoot 'em up film.
Yeah.
And it was dope. But, like, football and sports, like, I come from a sports family.
Yeah.
Like, my great uncle played in the second Super Bowl. He played for John Madden.
Well,
my grandfather was a All-American quarterback, Virginia. My other grandfather, fullback, All-American. You know what I mean? So I come from
you got fullback vibes.
Running back, linebacker, you know what I'm saying? Third team, all that, so I would say, you know. But, yeah, so I never was able to tap into my creative side. It was just all sports. Yeah. And, like, the high school we went to, it's like a full-time job. I didn't have a job in high school. I didn't have a job until I was 18 because it was just sports, football. I
didn't think about how involved you were with sports, but I feel like not always. I mean, I saw you around all the time. I mean, when did we really connect?
2015. Like, it was definitely after high school.
It was after high school?
It was like Bucks. Like, when we really started, like,
that's true.
Like linking up and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember, like, how we really linked for the first time. You probably would remember.
Was it Perp Money? I laid that verse and you saw my talents.
But that's how we linked up. Like,
nah,
it was a party.
We were always friends. Like, but we weren't like homies like we are now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't remember that.
Like, we went to middle school together. I remember you with the curly. You know what I'm saying? Like the Shavney middle and shit like that.
People don't believe I had hair like that. People do not believe I had hair.
I remember you with the curly
skater
hair.
Boy.
Yeah.
See you later, boy. Yeah, I was doing my skateboard thing then.
Yeah, but I didn't really tap into my creativity till after high school.
Yeah, that is true. I guess I didn't think about it. I was always like really trying to I was like messing with stuff in high school, you know? Mm-hmm. Like freshman years when I sold my Xbox to get like a little MIDI keyboard. But like I really didn't start like messing with it probably I guess till after high school, really like spending time on it.
Right. Exactly.
Like it was like with Frank, we were working on it. We just made shit. Yeah. Frankie Lou.
For sure.
And then slowly like that downstairs room in my house just kind of turned into like a studio kickback.
Yeah. And it was just fun being there.
Just like something refreshing.
Yeah, refreshing. Like you're interested in what I'm like. We're just experimenting together and shit like that. So that was fun. Like that's never something I experienced with any of my other friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like I love them all, but like that. Yeah. You just have to understand like sometimes your friends like you got to separate yourself if you want to chase what you want to do, or you could just fall in line and shit like that.
Yeah. Not that. Yeah, I mean,
it's no knock, but I'm just saying like I'm not. Yeah, absolutely. Like they all got their own thing going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I know that it took me to branch out, meet other people. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
But yeah, right now I'm just trying to get back on my photography game and just go up. I cleared my Instagram page because I just felt like
wiped it.
Yeah, I wiped it, and now I only got like 9 posts. I went from like 150 to like 9.
Or just shots, or
just shots. I got Bus Boy on there, Bonesy.
Yeah, it's a dope ass shot.
Yeah, I love that. So I really was just like
dope shot.
I was just like, you know what? Like I feel like my page is just saturated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just with just random shit, like just throwing up just to post.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, let me just knock this shit off and just make it more intentional. And
right. That's how I feel about it.
You know what I'm saying? Only put out things that I'm like proud of, or like I was like, all right, like, you know.
Yeah, shit that you actually really want to post.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not just to post it, just to, you know, have a have a synchronized page or something.
That's a funny thing about that world, that social media world, and trying to build a business and but like get recognition and like do all those artistic like thirsts. You know what I mean? As being an artist.
Right.
But like
yeah, like
I'm with you.
Yeah, some people are like more out in the open, you know, doing YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, some people are way out in the open.
That's just not who I am.
Yeah,
like I'm not quiet, but you know, I don't say much.
Yeah, I like to work.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we like to work.
That's all it is.
It speaks for it. The intention, the intention. Though.
So like, really, I'm just trying to get back in my photography bag and just really just do some different shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think you should do that. I should rephrase that. I like when you did like the TV shoot with the TV and stuff. Like I would like to see more of that out of you.
And that's one thing I haven't really tapped into is the studio shoots.
Yeah, the studio shoots and direct them. I think you definitely could do some crazy shit with Malcolm.
Oh yeah,
like with that type of shit.
We've already done some crazy shit. Like
you guys have worked.
I ever tell you the story how we met?
I don't remember.
So this is my first ever like hitting someone up doing the photo shoot. My boy Zappa.
Yeah. I remember Zappa.
Right. So first time ever like reaching out to somebody like a model like established. You know what I'm saying? So this is in South Philly. I go there, park my car. I'm walking there. Malcolm's walking the other, like, we're passing each other.
Yeah.
He stops me. He's like, oh, like, I like how you dress, bro. Like, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. We meet up, introduce each other. You know, lo and behold, he just left Zappa's crib to style him for the shoot. So ever since then, we've been tapped in. And that's, like, going, like, on 5 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys have been working for a while.
So that's just I feel like you always need at least in photography and, like, videography, you always need a second set of eyes that you trust. Because, like, I can see something and it'll be dope. Yeah. But maybe he sees something different that's better or, you know, something like that. I love constructive criticism.
I think it's the same with music. I think it's a second set of ears, and it's the right set of ears.
Exactly.
You can't just, like, play it for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of yes men or people who really don't know the game like you do. But when you get someone that you trust that is as creative as you, and you make some fire together, you're like, all right, listen to this, see what you think. Tell me what's wrong with it. Yeah. You know, tell me what would you do, or blah blah blah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's a great relationship that has
mutually beneficial. Yeah.
Mutually beneficial, exactly.
Yeah.
That has led into what we're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like
styling people.
He's a creative director.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what he is.
So that's something I'm trying to learn as I go along in my video game. Yeah. Is directing people. Yeah. It's not as easy as it sounds. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's not easy. We're learning from busboy, and we didn't do anything too crazy. You know what I mean? Like something that really required like super focus. Right. But like I could imagine how difficult it could be to really get people to move and to do what your vision.
Exactly. Yeah. Put what you see in your head and
it's really hard to
understand it.
I like that's what's hard for music sometimes is when you're trying to explain something to somebody that you think that they're capable of doing or what you want to create, and not like have them agree with you, but like see
what you're saying.
Yeah.
See what you're seeing.
See what you're seeing, and then like
welcome back to the palette.
We broke down.
Welcome back to
now we're back.
I like whispering on these mics.
I forget what I was gonna say. I mean,
from Busboy,
we're about an hour. We got about an hour. It's 55 minutes.
Hour 55 minutes?
No, just about 55 minutes.
I was like, what? Huh?
I think it's a good pod. Top 5 places you recommend that you've eaten lately.
If you come to Philly.
Anywhere.
Okay. Dim Sum Garden, Chinatown,
in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Right.
In Center
Unfortunately,
City.
I would have said David's, but It's kind of fell off, in my opinion.
David's
Quarantine kind of hit it hard. David's Mollywood, very famous place. They got pictures with Will Smith in there and shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
So Dim Sum Garden, what was that taco place you took me to in LA?
The Stand.
The Stand.
El Viñado.
El Viñado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or El Venado, something like that.
All right, Dim Sum Garden, El Venado.
Yeah, El Venado on the corner of Lancashire and like Oxnard or something like that.
Okay.
I think in like NoHo. Yeah.
Okay. Carving board. Already.
Carving board.
Got to shout out the carving board.
Carving board's good, man. I'd love to have them on the cast. I love them having them on the pod. I'm gonna try and get some food and maybe get them to.
You better shoot an episode on the carving board. You know what I'm saying? Like
do some sponsorships.
Absolutely. If you can shoot a short film in the carving board, you can shoot a podcast.
We can shoot a podcast. The only thing is that the noise floor is so high in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Fridges and air conditioning and this and that, fryers and all that.
You'll probably figure it out.
Yeah, maybe shoot at that one like in a booth. I was thinking maybe, but
for sure.
I don't know. We might just shoot at buses. And that way we were not like tied to like a certain place, but like whenever we have carving board,
a little special episode.
Yeah, we can have like a special.
Okay,
for sure.
So, Dim Sum Garden, the Stand.
The Stand. In LA.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it? Dim Sum Garden. El Venado. All right, Dim Sum Garden, El Venado, carving board. Shit, 2 more.
What's something you recommend, or I'll say recommend to an out of towner that comes to Philly?
Out of town? I mean, you gotta get a cheesesteak.
Where's your cheesesteak? That's probably a big debate. Honestly,
it really is.
Honestly, that's a segment on here.
Yeah.
Where's the best cheesesteak in Philly?
Where's the best cheesesteak in Philly?
Where's the best cheesesteak versus your favorite cheesesteak?
All right, Montgomery Steaks in South Philly.
Never had it.
That was probably the best cheesesteak I ever had.
Never had it.
And that was when the Eagles beat the Vikings.
Well, yeah, that shit tastes
I had
probably
2
fucking
cheesesteaks that night. We went there.
You're a real sick fuck.
We went there.
You're a
got
real
one.
sick fuck.
Then we partied in the streets, and then we went back.
Oh well, yeah.
And I got another one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You exerted a lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of energy. So that, to me, that's my best steak in Philly. But
it's funny because that's the most. It's the best because it was the most memorable.
Yeah, it could be. But I remember the taste.
Continue.
I remember the taste. It was fire.
It's damn good.
But it was a wild night.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Ishkabibble's. I may have a while ago.
Ishkabibble's I heard is good. Yeah.
Never been there. I never been to Delisandro's.
I heard that's the best.
And I've never been to Jim Steaks.
I've been to Jim's. It's good. I heard Delisandro's is the best in Philly.
I heard
from multiple people.
I heard that as well. I've been to Pat's King of Steaks.
Like Pat's.
Trash.
No, I like Pat's.
Trash.
No, it's better than Geno's.
Okay, Geno's is trash.
Geno's is trash.
I'm sorry.
Geno's is like
Geno's was the Geno's was the worst.
It's literally strip just laid on a thing. I was like, yo, dude, I had this in high school with a weird piece of cheese.
That was the worst cheesesteak I ever had in my life.
I hate it. I mean, I'll eat it.
Yeah, but I'm not going.
Fries are good.
See,
I'd get the Pats. I get the Pat steak and the fries from Geno's.
Okay.
Because they make the fries cool.
Yeah, with the cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like the tourist spots.
They're the tourist spots, but like I'll go there because I know they're open.
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing about it is, around us we got Steve Princess.
We got Steve Princess.
That's a solid steak.
It is, but it's not chopped.
No, it is. Oh, I'm sorry. The chicken's chopped, not the steak. You're right.
The steak ain't chopped.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a good steak,
definitely.
but like when I come into town, and I usually take a red eye when I come in.
I love the red eye.
I'll get a cheesesteak at 6 a.m. and I'll crush that thing, and I'll lay down for like 4 hours.
Bro, the red eye is so just legit.
The red eye in Philly is best.
Jesus Lord.
All right, man. That's definitely what.
Is that the pod? Good vibes, good tequila. Shout out Casamigos. Probably can't air this.
Yeah. No, we air everything.
We
air everything. Thanks. Appreciate you doing a pod with me. I wanted to do many pods this weekend, but like I said, Atlanta was a fucking disaster. We made some hits, so it's all good.
Yeah, we finished strong.
Finished strong.
We've been up, man.
I was just looking at time. Like, we need to go to bed,
We're off the Addy. Do we, though? Or should we go another 2 hours on the cast?
No, we're not going another 2 hours.
Man. See, he's not about it, man.
No, we need to keep it short and simple at first, short and sweet. But that's it, man.
All right, brother.
It's the palate.
Boom.